glamorous, you're pretty too. I must be dreaming, baby, how did I find you? Hey, I know you're a golden child, you're a million miles better. Hey, I'm sure I'm in love with you, and nothing feels better. Lately, I've been manifesting that I'm king, you're queen. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. We should live in Hollywood, talking late night snacking. No wanna sleep well. Hey, I know you're a golden child, you're a million miles better. Hey, I'm sure I'm in love with you, and nothing feels better. In my wildest dreams, would you be all mine, like it's meant to be? Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. It's just a pillow talking, but you know that I mean it when I say that I'm locked in. Darling, you're my everything that I need. And I'm screaming, I'm king, you're queen. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like manifest, manifest my destiny. Easy life will come and find a way for me. Feel the love all around, feel the love all around, and the spirits all around me. Feel the energy surround me. I just wanna spend my days just the setting sun. Oh, riding on a higher wave, I'm not coming down. In the timeless times, in the silence sounds, with my feet on the air and my head on the ground.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. He could be in here. Messi. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. De Jong. That has been knocked clear. And that has been clubbed away. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Stones. Valverde. Valverde is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's in plenty of space here. Real chance! And it's a goal! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Stones. Oh, important interception. Stones. Could be danger here. Mbappe tries a shot. He's got a goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, there was to be no other outcome. So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them better.
He's had a shot! Oh, he's been caught now. That's another chance. Oh, good-looking ball. Great ball, and he's in here. De Jong. That's a shade optimistic. Pass somewhat off target. De Jong. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, there's a probing ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Hits one! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
He's played him through. Oh, that's neat.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that has put paid to that. Beckham. Now facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the shot! Oh, That is a super finish! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the lead is extended still further. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a sharp pass. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Fernandez cuts out the pass. Oh, he's put... And De Bruyne! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
2 added minutes have been...
It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Liverpool are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
And the first half is done. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
So off we go once more.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Valverde. And it's Beckham.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Sané gets his pass away. Son Heung-min. Chance! Sticks it away!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Arsenal playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that's a good ball. He's cut it out. De Bruyne. Stones gets over and intercepts. Back into the middle. Mbappe. He is through here. He's found a way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the shot's on here. Now the finish! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Just too much on that. Goes down, but nothing given.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Pass is just off target. De Jong. Musiala. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, what's he done? He's Musiala! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's De Bruyne. Keeper's ball. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. And it's Beckham. Alexander-Arnold is charging up on the overlap. It's a goal kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18.
Arsenal making another change here.
Number 2, Stones. Coming on the field, number 25, Thomas Müller.
Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Played back in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, this looks sharp. De Jong calmly anticipates. Always onto this. That's a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. That's a good ball out wide. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It's Son Heung-min! He scored!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Musiala! Oh, terrible mistake. And he's away. Great chance! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Müller. Müller! Now, in he goes again. Oh, he really got hold of that. Hernandez. Well, we expected better, and so did he. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, it's come loose.
There will be 5
That
minutes
is good.
added time.
Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Son Heung-min. Messi. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Kane, there's the hit! De Bruyne. And that will be it. Arsenal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply...
This is my decision. This is my decision. I don't think you listen. You listen. I don't think you listen. For me to come out, it must mean I'm a teacher. It must mean I'm not the same. It must mean I'm on your case. For me to come out, it means that I'm not the job. I want to show you my world. Give me one break, I need faith. Faith to believe you, faith to receive you. Give me something I'm lacking. I don't need nothing. You are my everything. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me, only you. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me and you.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that's fabulous. It's out for a goal kick. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lenormand calmly anticipates. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gets a good foot in there. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Valverde. Arsenal are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. First quarter of an hour gone. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, what a climb! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tries to dink it in. Lenormand cuts out the pass. Yamal. Arsenal are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. And he's there to clear it. Oh, easy pickings there. Valverde looking to penetrate opposition lines. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Son Heung-min! Son Heung-min! Son Heung-min!
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Saka, and he welcomes it in. Decent hit! Oh, it's another chance! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he was quick to react. He's through here. Valverde, and here's Kane. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Mbappe. Now the finish! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Yamal. Looking for the runner. Chance! They've scored! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Arsenal take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Yamal chasing after it. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, good ball, shots on here. And it's slung out
2
wide.
added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. Belanova. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. And we've reached half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well,
Please
we've had
direct your
plenty to
attention
go
to
at in
the
that first
screen
half,
for
Peter, and it's a
information
fragile
provided by the
lead
local
that
police.
could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Beckenbauer, that's played into space. Played into space out wide. And here's a chance. And that's off target.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. He has found the way through. And that's been repelled. And we have our very first corner. Saliba with the clearance. Maradona! Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well. And the keeper's got it again. Keeper's got good distance on that. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Kane. Played out to the left flank. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Thinks one through. And no, that was never going to make it. Yamal. Looking for options for movement. And they're quick to get it back. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Almost an hour
The
gone.
attendance for this match was 60,810.
And here's Haaland. That is a great ball. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's got to work. Climbs up big! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Sane. Coming on the field is number 25, Thomas Müller.
And he's taking no chances there. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a hit! And he hits the net! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Stones. Coming on the field, number 10.
Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal making consecutive changes here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Good read, needed to be. Oh, that's ambitious. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Saka fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Header! And somehow he managed to miss it. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Rafinha. He's had it taken off him.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and
Substitution.
I guess it was worth a try.
So there's going to be another change here. Gently done. And nicely intercepted. Lobbed in behind. Pass is just off target. Played towards the other side. Aim forwards. Now it's Haaland. Great hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Son Heung-min is onto this.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Here comes another cross.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Valverde.
4 added minutes has been
4
indicated.
added minutes on the board. That's a decent clearance. Rafinha. Adams gets over and intercepts. Rafinha.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Valverde. And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Son Heung-min picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, we're on the way. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club.
Quickly taken. He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Fernandez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Sanuc getting this one clear. Well-timed, excellent interception. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. That'll be a throw-in. That's a throw. Messi. And it's Son Heung-min. Akanji is fouled. Kane is herring after that one. Now it's Kane. Valverde. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Out again for a throw-in. Another throw-in. Great defending, strong and determined. Now the finish! Goal! Arsenal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 14 minutes is number 20, Yamal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Mbappe. Quarter of an hour played. Lobbed in behind. Oh, important interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, that was vital. Sané. Great ball if he can get there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Sané. And it's Sané. Out of play for a throw. Foden. That has been cut short. Sané. Over to the other side. Valverde. And it's Messi. Son Heung-min. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. That looks a cracking ball, and it's certainly onside here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And he's managed to get free. Fernandez. Valverde. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well read, nice interception. Valverde. And that has put paid to that. Fernandez.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Up towards the front line. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pass is just off target. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Sané. And he's had a hit! Well, that is rather wayward.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Stood up well to him there. Done delicately. Sané. That's a throw. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Chiatani picks it up out wide. Valverde! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's cut it out. And that's been won. Valverde! And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Hello,
Yeah, I like the
everybody,
fact that
and
there was a
please join
genuine
me in
flow
wishing
to this
a happy
game, as
wedding
well as
anniversary
intent.
for one of our fan
But
club
I can't
members.
help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back on the way. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Back into them, and the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kane, it's Kane! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Valverde is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Corner number 2 then. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Robertson. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Looking here to chip it through. No way through there. Robertson. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And the shot! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
21, Son Heung-min. Substitution on the field. Number 26, Robertson. Number 22,
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Neymar.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is a brilliant interception.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
A real chance if he can get through. Played back in. And through to the goalkeeper. Son Heung-min. Quality ball. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Gently done.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Neymar. And that is as far as they're going to go. Brilliantly cut out. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, that's a key interception. Kane. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's found a way through. Keeper has taken decisive action. That's good defending, very good defending. Pedri! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Pedri. Kane. And it's Neymar. Ribéry.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
It's going to be another throw. And here's Kane. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet, and he's lost his man here. Ribéry.
Look, movement creates more options.
He gets big! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 36 minutes is number 11.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And it's Kane. Spread neatly. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. In with the challenge. Now it's Messi. Lenormand running with the ball. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Pedri. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Neymar. Neymar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most
Please be
importantly,
made
there has
aware
been
that
just
smoking
one
is
telling
only
moment.
permitted in
It is still
designated
very
areas
tight
within
here.
these grounds.
The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Neymar. Messi touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Lenormand does well to get it back. Yamal, and he welcomes it in. Son Heung-min! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Son Heung-min! Son Heung-min!
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kimmich.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry proves just a little bit too strong. It's Pedri. Passing nice and neat. And it's Trippier. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get chance! No way through, so back it comes. And here's Neymar.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
In once more. Goes in for the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
60,810.
Just about up to the hour now. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And again! Nicked it back promptly. Turns and goes. Pedri! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, not quite. Arsenal left themselves pretty well unguarded there, but they are still alive.
Oh, the manager might turn blue here any second. He's probably sounding it right now.
Messi. Can he finish? Sané. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great ball, and he's in here. He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Coming on the field is number 14.
And now they can spring out of defence. So big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Great chance! Great hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lenormand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Can he put it away? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. That's a throw.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 15, Villanova. Number 4, Fernandez.
Lenormand cuts
Coming
out the
on
pass.
field, number 7, number 6.
Arsenal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And he's in on goal! Oh, well played, well played.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. Now it's Sané. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's played forward. Pedri. Passes short and sharp. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Neymar. And they're quick to get it back.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Trippier. Oh, that's shapes to shoot!
There will be 3
Oh,
minutes
so
added
close to
time.
what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh.
It's Lewandowski! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Goal scorer for Barcelona, number 8, Robert Lewandowski.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Sané. That is good alertness. And that will be the final act. Arsenal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Please join me in wishing
So what do you
all the
take
best
away
for
from it all,
members
Jim?
of our
It
fan
can be
club
difficult at
celebrating
times
their
playing in
wedding
front of your own
anniversary
fans if
today.
you're not living.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Kane. Camavinga spots it and intercepts. Pass is just off target. Throw in. And the finish! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Back into the middle. Valverde. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Fernandez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. McTominay. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Mazraoui does well to get it back. McTominay. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely aimed pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bellanova. Lenormand. And he was quick to react. He's looking wide. Bellanova. Now it's Valverde. Nicked it back promptly. Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
After 23 minutes is number 20, Yamal!
Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. There's the whistle. Arsenal come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Chance here to counter. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But his pace and ability to track back are huge pluses. So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Vinicius Junior. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's been cut out, well played. And he was quick to react. And it's Son Heung-min. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Kane. Alexander-Arnold. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Sane looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that's well spotted. Valverde. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Tries a header! That's a half-decent try.
Cristiano Ronaldo did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, that tries a shot! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Sporting have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's surging through. Great chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Chance! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Saliba makes the interception. Chip through. Bellanova. Sané. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Bellanova. Well timed, excellent interception. He won't be happy with that one. No way through. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, shooting chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that has put paid to that. Goes in for the header! No, he can't turn it in.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Kane looks to get on the end of this. Sporting have it back and can go again. Back into the middle. Valverde. Son
There will be 3
Heung-min.
minutes added time.
It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big
And now,
time here.
I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
So off we go once more.
Arsenal can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this, and I think we're about to discover if they're present.
He is through here. Crossed into the middle. Lenormand tries to clear. Bellanova. Valverde.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Stones. Some resolute defending there. And he's picked out the run. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Sporting clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Valverde. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Valverde. Son Heung-min. Yamal. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Can he finish? Kane, clearly the target here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head...
Up for a header! And that has flown over. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's
The
given it
attendance for
away.
This match was 60,179.
Vinicius Junior. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Sané. That is good alertness. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kane. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking for the runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and
Shot a goal! And he's missed it.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly
Substitution in
energetic he
progress.
is.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Pau Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Thinks one through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Now it's Lewandowski. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Saliba engages and forces him off the ball. Kane. Look at the space here. Sane!
Substitution for Arsenal, number 18.
We have got
Sane.
changes here from
Number
both sides, in
20.
fact.
Well, they want to win
Yamal.
this, Peter, plain and simple.
Number 2.
Seal promotion right here, right now.
Coming on the field, number
Arsenal
25.
are stuck in central station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they care to look.
Number 14, Marcos Llorente.
Substitutions taking place.
Rodri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's shifting through the gears here. He's free, he has got space. Big chance! Well, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Always onto this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Valverde. Son Heung-min receives it. Son Heung-min! Yamal. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Stood up well to him
Has
there.
been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And we're done. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny. Arsenal can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Arsenal cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very...
Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Manchester United with the corner, there first. That has been knocked clear. And the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Valverde. Bellanova. Valverde. Sane in acres of space out wide. Bellingham. To Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Kane. Kane. This is... And Sané! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Great hit! Oh, that was venomous. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Sané. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Wan-Bissaka. Out for a throw. Kubo. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. Kane! Here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Closing in on goal. He's free. He's had a hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Real chance!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Sané, Son Heung-min. And he's quick to snatch it back. Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal have their third corner. Great position here. Real chance here. He's had a shot! It's a mighty effort! Goal! Arsenal! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And they're quick to get it back. Kane. Bellingham. Oh, look at the space here. Son Heung-min. Oh, what has happened here? That's really nicely played. Kane, shot at goal! Mbappe. And it's Son Heung-min. Wan-Bissaka kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Sané. Oh, he's been caught napping. And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Goalkeeper's ball. Bruno Fernandes. Neymar. Mbappe.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
During the match. Thank you for your
Arsenal
cooperation.
are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution.
And the action is back underway. Some good persistent defending here. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Sané. Sané was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run it.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Kane. And it's Kane. Bellanova. And he was quick to react. Kane. Son Heung-min receives it in a good position here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Messi. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! And that is wildly off target. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Kane. Aim forwards. Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That looks a cracking ball. So much time and space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with
The
it.
attendance for this
Oh,
match
that's
was
brilliantly defended, though. It
61,052.
looked destined for a goal.
Could have been... And Messi! Messi! Oh, my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Number 10.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are...
Deserved a better ending.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
say we were part of something that made a change. Read us all through